So when it comes to hooking up with the opposite sex, or for that matter, the same sex, it's a bit of an involved process. You've got to go down the path of going on that dating app, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, for example, and chatting and saying the right words to that person to get them romantically involved in you. Or, of course, you go to the nightclub, to the bar, and try and chat that person up and, go on a couple of dates before anything kind of happens. I've always believed, ever since I was a teenager, I've always believed this to be a long, tedious and frustrating process. And quite frankly, I think we can do better. Well, the Iceland people in Iceland apparently are famous for hooking up quite easily like that. Women in Iceland, men in Iceland, they both hook up very, very easily. And there's something very interesting that I want to read on about this. So there's an article called Hookup Travels. So the Iceland dating guide advises how to pick up Icelandic girls and how to hook up with local women in Iceland. Travel, enjoy and have fun with hot single girls, and you might even meet the love of your life. Read more on how to date Icelandic women, where to find sex, and how to how to get laid in Iceland and Europe. Wow, what the hell? Okay, so why are we talking about this? Well, like I said, I've always been frustrated that it takes so goddamn long to get in someone's pants. And honestly, the people in Iceland seem to have this down so easily. Now, a lot of people, they only have sex after marriage. And I think this is truly a terrible thing. Imagine, getting married, getting romantically involved in this person for a long period of time, never having sex during that period, and then getting married, and then only after you've got married, you realize, oh, the guy's got a small dick, or he's got a too big dick, or whatever. He's terrible at sex, or she's terrible at fucking sex, or something like that. I think this is terrible. Like, okay, too much information here, but, I like going down on a woman, okay? Imagine if I had to marry a woman and then eventually she told me this. That would be bloody terrible. Bye, see you later, I'm out of here. So I think we can learn something from Icelandic women and men and the culture over there. So let's continue reading this article and, what can we learn? Iceland is a small country with a population of over 300,000 people. However, when we're going to move up, you may come across many females in the country due to the independent lifestyle, as well as the high tourism rate. Now, there are over 2 million visitors in Iceland every year. You have high chances of coming across many females in the city. Now, the most crowded city in this country is the capital of Reykjavik, which has over 2/3 of the population living in it. There are many things and opportunities to explore in this country, and you can yield good results if you prepare good strategy. Now, the women in Iceland are very independent and consider themselves as feminists. Interesting, right? They are some of the most confident and assertive women you will come across. To pick up females in Iceland, you have to adopt different strategies as compared to other countries. Now, the ladies can also come across as cocky, especially to foreigners. You might face a bit of a cultural shock after you land in this country. Tourists often say that Icelandic women behave like men, and that it's true to some degree, apparently. In Iceland, there are barely any societal differences between a man and a woman. Now, women mostly have the freedom to do what they desire in the country, which is awesome, right? That's always a plus. They do not face any type of societal or family pressure to behave or live in a certain manner. That's awesome. That's Iceland. You're absolutely winning right now, clearly. Now, the ladies are quite broad-minded and open to trying new things. Let's fist. Never mind, inside joke. Some people may know. This is advantageous. This is advantageous. For some tourists as well. Now, when it comes to dating and hooking up, the people in Iceland do not have a specific preference. They are not discriminatory towards people of any race, culture, or background. That's awesome. Good on you, Iceland. They are not discriminative towards people of any race, blah, blah, blah. They are generally very open when it comes to being acquainted with new people. Many foreigners in the country have settled here over the past 10 years. Now, due to this, there is increased diversity, and you will come across females from different backgrounds. As aforementioned, one stereotype about the Icelandic woman is their bold personality. They are, strict feminists and like to behave and be treated as equal to men. Well, that's awesome. Good on them. Righto. Okay. In this country, women engage in almost the same activities as men. They are strong, outspoken, and sexually active as well. Awesome. Females do not shy away when it comes to having sex and are open to exploring different opportunities. I love this country. When are we going? Who's coming with me? Who? Let's go right now. Let's go. Come on. Different opportunities. They like to, to be adventurous when it comes to sex. Now, the females in Iceland are full of poise. However, they are also some of the kindest females that you will come across. You will notice that they are sweet and friendly towards everyone they meet. Their warm gestures will make you feel comfortable and welcomed. The culture of casual dating is quite common in this country, and often women like to have sexual intercourse with men who might be staying for a couple of days. Iceland ladies, I'm coming over for a couple of days. Many tourist females in this country are traveling or residing here for study or for work purposes. Now, the increased rate of tourism has introduced many work and study opportunities for foreigners. There are a couple of foreign ladies in the city who are looking to have a sleazy time with someone. Now, there are numerous opportunities and places in the country for you to meet girls. It may take you some time to adjust to the culture and traditions here. However, this guide will assist you in how to enjoy yourself during your stay and to pick up some sexy girls. Oh yeah, who doesn't like some sexy girls in their life? Everybody, let's continue. This is number one, looking for girls. This is the tips now they're going to give us. All right, if you are into blonde, white girls, the divine beauties of these females will surprise you. Interesting. All right, the ladies in this country have European-looking features with porcelain skin and light hair and eyes. You will also spot some platinum blondes in the country, as well as redheads. Now, the average height of a female in this country is 5 feet and 6 inches tall, apparently. The women are large, and I am large too. And many of them are overweight as well. They are also quite tall and like to keep up with the trends. Most women have gorgeous curves that will leave you feeling weak at the knees. Let's continue. The attitude of girls. I like that little picture right there. That's a cool little picture, right? Different reviews have revealed mixed views about the attitudes of Icelandic girls. Now, while some label them as shy and cold, others perceive them as overconfident and bold. The truth is, Icelandic females have independent and courageous personalities that are usually distinct for the tourists. Really, really cool, right? It is usually difficult for tourists to adapt to their personalities at first. On the other hand, they are generally sweet and kind with the most people that they meet. They will not be rude to anyone else without a strong cause. If you're gonna cause a problem to this girl in Iceland, she's gonna give you some lip. But if you're nice, everything's fine pretty much. Now, the downside is Icelandic girls are also not very loyal partners. Ooh, interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Most of them will turn their backs on their partner when given a chance. They do not mind sleeping around with a guy who is staying for a couple of days. Well, I'm going to go to Iceland now and hook up with some MILFs. Sears. Married MILFs. Okay, here we go. Where to get sex now? To my girlfriend. I'm sorry. Don't judge me for this video. Okay. Anyway, We're just having some fun, okay? Where to get sex now? Well, that's just a website, but anyway. How to pick up girls. In Iceland, you have high chances of picking up girls. The factors that contribute to the good chances are open-minded ladies and soaring rates of tourism. The ladies here are typically quite bold and do not hesitate when it comes to exploring sexual opportunities. Luckily for tourists, they are intrigued by the foreigners due to their exotic looks and distinctive personalities. Not exotic looks, distinctive personalities. Hey, I'm Tallboy Gareth. Give me a like, subscribe and ring my bell. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. You seldom have to worry about how you look or act, as they are not very discriminative or judgmental. It might take you some time to adapt to their culture and beliefs. However, you are likely to fit in very well due to their warm and welcoming nature. If you want to pick up the sexiest babes in the city, then you have to understand their personalities first. Now, the females are treated equally as men, and which is why most of them have the same mannerism and behavior. They have a confident personality and are not afraid of walking up to a man they are interested in. To impress a girl in Iceland, you cannot behave as the doormat type of thing, right? Men who have confidence and charming personalities intrigue females in Iceland. Well, that kind of works everywhere you go, doesn't it? Isn't that, hey, what's going on, ladies? My name's Tallboy Gareth. I think you're the most beautiful creature on earth. Here's my phone. Give me your number right now. I don't do that, but All right. Anyway, moving on. All the women in this video have just left the chat. Goodbye. Sorry. Come back. In this country, you will have to employ a straightforward approach when it comes to impressing females. You should not aim to gain their interest by showing suitable signs or playing hard to get. In Iceland, the dating game is all about the execution. Hopefully they're not killing anyone with an execution, but anyway, that's just a play on words. The strategy should be based mostly around communication, as well as seduction. Ooh, sensual seduction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go back. I've lost my place, believe it or not. Playing hard to get. Okay, the strategy should be based mostly around communication as well as seduction. You can also woo her by learning a few words of Icelandic. That'd be cool, right? If you go to any foreign country, North Korea, learn some North Korean words, so then you can hear when the guards are about to murder you. There we go. This is better if you can pick some compliments in the local language and praise her. I wanna praise you like I should. I wanna praise you. It's a Moby song. Anyway, continue. You might also face some language barriers in the country, as English is not commonly spoken here. To communicate better, make sure to speak clearly and not use any complicated terms. So if you sound like a scumbag, like, hey you, come here woman, they may not understand, The ladies in the city are also keen about dressing up and notice the fashion sense of a man. If you are dressed up well and have a nice perfume on, you are likely to gain the interest of many females. Oh yeah, you're essentially going to be a chick magnet if you dress to impress. You know what I'm saying? People in the city are quite open, I should say, when it comes to sex. We're going to change the camera angle. There we go. Boom. Sex is often discussed publicly, especially in a group of friends. There is no concept here of men being the gender that craves sex all the time. The females in this country are just as expressive about sex as men. Oh God, I'm going to freaking Iceland right now. Who's coming? Who's coming? In Iceland, females do not like to be judged on their sexual preference either. In this country, anyone can approach anyone. This means that whether you are a male or a female, there is no restriction on who should approach who. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chance of picking up. So each one of these things is giving me like a 4 out of 5, bit of a rating type thing. Well, the last one was, 4 out of 5. They're all currently they're all 4 out of 5. But anyway, does that even mean anything? Probably not. So there are good chances of picking up girls in this country. This is primarily because, change the camera angle, because the females are open-minded and are not hesitant when it comes to hooking up with or dating foreigners. Although the country is not very populated, there is a high rate of tourism. Now, you have higher chances of picking up females in the capital city than the other regions. Furthermore, the country has numerous pickup spots where you can meet girls. The nightlife is quite a hype, and many females are willing to pursue a man back to his place if they bond well, kind of thing, Considering the above mentioned factors, the rating is hereby justified. So there's the rating right there, 4 out of 5. How accurate is this website? Who knows? I don't know. It's an interesting website so far, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say? Let me know in the comments down below what you think so far. Tips for daytime dating. So during the daytime, you'll find many females in the country. There is more crowd in the capital city, Reykjavik. How do I pronounce that city again? Jesus, I'm gonna be absolutely murdered by some angry Vikings. Reykjavik. I really want to go there someday, but I have never been yet. Currently, it will have a high amount of traffic in Reykjavik. Now there are a high population and tourism rate in the city. Now, due to the high amount of traffic, you are likely to come across many females who can communicate. You can communicate with, type of thing, right? Now, the females are willing to hang out with a stranger. Make sure that you can converse well and seduce her through compliments and body language. And when a female seems interested, you can ask her to accompany you for a coffee and take a number. There's my facial expressions like, I like you. Ah, yeah. I'm joking, everybody, okay? I'm being a bit of a comedian. Is it coming across funny? I don't know. Many females in this country have outgoing personalities. Now, they like to connect with different people, including tourists, during the daytime. Some females are either hanging out at the malls or pubs. If you have a strong strategy for the daytime and follow the aforementioned tips, you will be able to impress many females in the city by taking into consideration the above mentioned factors. And I'm not going to sneeze. Bless me. And mentioned factors, the rating is hereby justified. Best places to meet girls. All right. Cool looking little shopping center there. All right. Tips for nighttime. During the nighttime, the females are typically very active. Oh yeah. Let's do a David Attenborough voice. During nighttime, the females are very active. That's not David Attenborough, but you get what I'm trying to say. Can you imagine if David Attenborough was doing that for humans at nightclubs and pubs and all that? So during the nighttime, the females are typically very active. Oh yeah. They like to stay out and either party or chill out with their close friends. Many females are looking forward to meeting different men and connecting with them. All right, there we go. Your nighttime strategy is all about seductiveness and appeal. There are different ways to seduce a female, such as complimenting and mildly flirting with her. If you are in the capital city, you will find more females out during the night time. Wow. They all come out during the night, everybody. That's your best chance. The females come out at night to play. Woohoo. Let's continue. Chances of hooking up at nighttime, 4 out of 5. There are very high chances of hooking up during the night time in this country. The females are generally looking for a good time during the night and look forward to getting with an attractive man with whom that they can spend their night. As a tourist, you will be able to bond with many people around the country and find girls that you can hook up with. And the females are interested in connecting with foreigners and do not mind occupying them to the hostels after having a crazy night. That's awesome, right? Who's coming to Reykjavik with me? Let's go right now. Best nightclubs to meet girls. Well, I'm not going to talk about that. Nightlife in general. we'll talk about this, and that's pretty much it, I think. The nightlife in general is pretty wild in this country, especially the capital city in Reykjavik. Reykjavik. The capital city can even get pretty crowded due to the high population and tourism. As compared to the rest of the cities, the nightlife is great due to the what would that word be? I'm just trying to see that word is. Whoop, can we get it? Boom.
Vivacious.
The vivacious. I don't know what that word is. So the nightlife is great due to the vivacious city life, parties and raves, as well as the sexy babes. Oh yeah, there we go, everybody. People of all age groups like to stay out during the night time and party till the sun comes up. There are many places to chill during the night time, such as beaches where you can take a walk or have a coffee at a local cafe. So there we go, guys. A quick little interesting article regarding Icelandic ladies, and yeah, they're world renowned for being, men and ladies, I guess, world renowned for being very, sexually open. I think a lot of us should be more like that. We don't want to be too much that way, obviously not, but saving sex to marriage kind of thing, in my opinion. To spend the rest of your life potentially with someone who's potentially very, very terrible at something in bed. No. You want to basically, in my opinion, you want to be able to, play with your toy first to then see if it's a toy that you want to keep the rest of your life. On that note, give me a like, subscribe, and ring the bell, just like that. We are on 2 different YouTube channels, Channel 2 and of course Channel 1. Instagram, it's not even on there, but I have my Instagram pillows and stuff like that, Instagram, YouTube pillows. At Tallboy Gareth. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Bye.